Now, these are the recommended YouTube videos that I've watched for the month of November, and I'm just going to share with you. Some of them are even Facebook videos, so I'll put the links all below when I do create a separate video for this, but I'll give you screenshots so you can Google search if in case you want to find out which are the videos. So in no particular order, the first one is Maids for Sale, How Silicon Valley Enables Online Slave Markets. It's not shocking because this actually is pretty rampant in the Middle East, where they get Filipinos or they get Africans or they get Indians. They take their passport, they lock them up in the house, they do not even allow them to have a phone, and then they are trapped over there. In some cases, they're even abused sexually or physically. So I'm not surprised with this. This might be shocking for the world, but this has been going on for years and years. Then second one is the probe reveals a slave trade via Google, Apple, Facebook apps. Well, it's not that Facebook, Apple, and Google have created them, but there are so many apps like these which keep coming out, and sometimes it becomes impossible unless someone reports. So this is also worth watching. Then third one is why women are quitting their side hustle, leaving LuLaRoe. Now, LuLaRoe is a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme kind of organization. Any company that promotes network marketing, that promotes buyer products and employ people under you, you'll get commissions from them. That is a pyramid scheme. Okay, so this one was pretty. I mean, it's one of the latest kind of companies to be exposed. So watch this, why women are quitting their side hustle. Then I filed for bankruptcy after LuLaRoe went and now work 2 jobs. This is what happens when people on social media try to show that they're larger than life. They have expensive clothes, expensive cars, expensive houses. You can live the dream. I'm now earning a 7-figure income or 6-figure income. Anything that is too good to be true is always too good to be true. There is no such thing as earn money when you sleep, or earn money, 6-figure, 7-figure. All of them eventually get caught and are exposed as fake frauds or scams, whether it's internet, and mostly internet marketers or internet marketing companies or pyramid schemes. They appeal to your greed. They appeal to a very amazing lifestyle, like a dream come true. There is no such thing as easy money. There's no such thing as dream come true. This show off of expensive life, house, cars, everything, that's all bullshit. Just don't fall for this. I hope you use your brains. Anyway, number 5 is the spectacular rise and fall of WeWork. Well, not surprised here once again. When WeWork was climbing up, and he was just fooling everyone that it's worth billions of dollars. It's a culture, it's the spirit, and all that bullshit, coactive working space, and all those fancy terms. You had all these experts who were saying why WeWork is so successful. They were giving you the reasons. Then when WeWork eventually collapsed, the same experts said, oh, why did it collapse? So, these experts, as they cherry pick all the reasons to give why this succeeded, and then after it fails, they cherry pick, oh, this is why it failed. It's just a confirmation bias. When you want to convince something is true, you'll choose all those reasons, and when you want to say something is bad, you'll cherry pick all the reasons. So anyway, the thing that baffles me the most is how this guy, this one single individual who was I can't get his name right now, how he managed to even fool SoftBank and all those people, and managed to have a parachute whereby if he did leave the job or he resigned, he would make his billions. He's taken care for life. He doesn't have to worry. He doesn't have to work for a single day. He is a smart guy. Number 6 is Chilean police are blinding protesters. We spoke to the injured. Nowadays, in some of the countries, how these cops are actually ensuring that protesters are taught a lesson. They shoot, these bullets, these pellets, and they shoot them right in the eye. And many of them are becoming blind. This is happening in Kashmir. This is happening in all those places. I mean, just if you watch the video, it's pretty graphic. Be careful. They just shoot them in the eye with these pellet guns and they lose their sight. They don't have an eye anymore. I mean, just imagine that. All of them are losing one eye, and you'll see the number of people who are there in the clinic. It's like all of them have lost one eye. Okay. Then number 7, what would negative interest rate means? No, what would negative interest rates mean for the consumers and the economy? Really thought-provoking as to now when you take a loan from the bank will actually pay you the money. I know, sounds crazy, but watch this video. Number 8 is the battle for the National Air Guitar Championships. If you thought you saw it all, you'll see people who, they don't have a guitar, but they go this way, and how there's a national level championship for this, and how they are actually making not millions, but they're making good amount of money just doing this on stage. So I don't know what the world is moving towards. Anyway, video number 9 is, I was the fastest girl in America. She was great at running until I joined Nike. New York Times, they always come out with controversial videos. She was actually forced to lose her weight, and they kind of, like, she claims body shaming and starvation and all that. But out of whatever I know in running, the lighter your body is, the faster you can run, especially long distance. So she was made to go through this, and she broke down and she couldn't handle it, and she speaks against Nike. So just imagine, multinational company like that. Number 10, Islamophobia in Europe. Why Poland will not take in any Muslims. This video will have many strong views. Poland is saying, we don't have to subscribe to multiculturalism. We don't need to take in Muslims. And if you do come in properly. Don't come in illegally. Don't break the rules. And don't expect us to follow your religion. Don't expect us to bend to your rules. You come to our country, you follow our rules. Just as if like atheists, homosexuals, transgender people are not allowed in Saudi, same way, if you are coming in as a Muslim, you don't bring your religion and expect us to follow your religion. You're coming to our country, follow our rules. So watch this video. I found it pretty thought-provoking. And if you want to know what I think, I respect the law of the land. If Poland has rules and regulations, they are the country, they make the rules. You don't like the rules, go to some other country. Don't expect them to change their rules for you. Number 11 is my Breaking Bad prank gone wrong. That cost me $150,000 US. The guy actually designs this elaborate prank where he fakes a news, fakes a website, fakes him getting arrested for fake drugs that he never did, and how it got him into trouble. So it was worth watching that. Smart guy, but I don't know, why did he do that? Anyway, number 12 is counterfeiting Microsoft Windows Restore CDs landed me in prison for a year. I found this rather surprising. I mean, Restore CDs, which are supposed to be for free, he just copied them to help, restore a CPU, a computer, instead of throwing it out. And they kind of put a legal case on him. You'll find it pretty shocking. I mean, come on. Microsoft is supposed to be, Windows is supposed to be, Microsoft is supposed to be a good company. This was really surprising for me, at least. Then number 13, this one was pretty weird. Getting arrested for a sticker on his car. The guy had on his car that he loves to eat ass. What do you mean by eating ass? It's not eating, eating food. Sexually, just as a guy goes down on a female or a girl goes down on a guy, some people like the person using their mouth to pleasure certain parts of their body. So this guy loves to pleasure a female's bum. Okay, so it's called eating ass. So he got arrested for putting a sticker on his car that says he likes eating ass. I would just say, you put whatever you want. This is the world we live in. Anyway, I remember one guy even got arrested for having a sandwich at a railway station in the United States. United States, I don't know. Sometimes they have these crazy rules, man. Okay. Next video is, I tracked every minute of my life for 3 months. Not that he tracked every minute. Okay. I'm watching YouTube, first minute, second minute, I'm watching YouTube, third minute. No. More or less everything that he did minute by minute when he changed, he tracked it down for 3 months. What were his findings? It was pretty good. Then number 15, I'm half the man that I used to be. So this guy was pretty fat, lost half his weight. So how does it impact his life? Nice video. Then number 16 is Abdul Chairman criticizes Trump and welcomes UAE income tax. Well, he being rich, I guess he wouldn't mind income tax. But for the majority of people who are already living hand to mouth, having to pay more money and not saving, I don't think it would be good. Then number 17, this one was, okay, it has a very awe moment. This is a female who's playing football in a Muslim country. They're playing football, or I think it's a girl wearing a hijab. I don't know if it's a Muslim country, I can't remember. She was wearing a hijab, and during the tackle, her hijab went loose. So these girls surrounded her and helped her put her hijab back on. So many people are like, whoa, this is so amazing. This is what the spirit of the thing. My thought was, you're playing a fucking game. It's supposed to be competitive. So every time someone loses their hijab or their shirt becomes loose, what, do we stop the game? And everyone, just imagine you're playing cricket, world championships. You're playing cricket or you're playing football. So the guy's lace is gone, the saying, or his religious armband is gone. So do you stop playing and just ensure that his religious symbol is put properly? He's, either you make it like a feel-good thing or you make it competitive. Don't mix both, and keep your religious things where they're supposed to be. Don't bring religion. Just imagine 5 people with 5 different religions having 5 different rules. And here's the biggest thing of them all. Why is it that only, we have to bend? I don't follow your religion. Why do I have to follow it? Or why do I have to respect certain ideologies? If someone doesn't respect, they don't respect. Don't force people to respect. I just found this like, you want to stop the whole game and you want to keep doing this, go ahead. I mean, why don't you wear an outfit that is not loose? That's what I would think. But then again, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not hating on them. I'm just telling you that don't bring religion into different facets of life, and don't expect the whole world to follow your religion, whether it's Hinduism, Christianity, whatever, Muslim or Judaism or whatever. Okay. Next one, Mark Zuckerberg struggles to answer questions on Facebook political ads, from Alexandria Cortez. I think this was worth watching. I don't know. There's something about Mark Zuckerberg that is not very likable. I mean, I don't know why. There's something about him that's not right. And for once, I totally agree with Alexandria Cortez. And Mark Zuckerberg is actually kind of digging his own grave by coming out with Libra, the cryptocurrency. And lately, Facebook has started to go all bonkers. You get updates, or you get warnings, or you get, posts that you have put in 2012 and 2013. I'm getting update like this post was considered offensive. 2012, man, fucking it's 2019 now. How the fuck am I supposed to go through all the bloody updates that I've gone? And, I don't know. Facebook has just gone to the dogs. That is why so many people are choosing not to be on Facebook, which I think is very necessary, because let's face it, Facebook, Google, YouTube, all these tech companies, they have so much of power in their hands. Don't expect them to be, oh, no, we are not going to use this power to make money. That's a whole lot of rubbish. 19-1, this one was pretty, I don't know, either you love it or you'll hate it. Mumbai local train passenger who was drinking alcohol in public. It seems that this guy who shot the video, he and his friend and his father gave him Prasad, or, it's like the holy offerings of a god. They basically beat the shit out of these guys. In a way, it's a rough neighborhood in Mumbai. So guys are drinking alcohol, they don't know how to behave. And the other guys, they beat them up. So good for them. Number 20 is how this 46-year-old marathon runner keeps getting faster. Marathon running is one sport where as you get older, you get better. But this story speaks to you about a guy who has a very ordinary job. He's not a professional runner. How he actually keeps himself fit. So worth a watch. Then this one was a Facebook video, which I'm sure you might have seen at some point. These Saudi women on the street, they are actually fighting. But what makes this video shocking is the way the woman takes her baby. She takes a baby and just slams it, just throws it on the ground. How can you do that? I mean, when I look at my baby, if my baby just falls when she's walking, I get worried. This lady dropped her baby from a height, just slammed it. It's just be careful when you're watching this video. It's pretty disturbing. Then 20-second video is why Turkey is invading Syria. I thought that was worth a watch. Then you have inside northeast Syria, what US troops withdrawal cost the Kurds, which I think was pretty shocking. This one, I'll just put the link, but I don't know. For me, it was very disturbing. It's a video of a woman giving birth and the baby coming out. I don't know. I don't have the stomach to watch a baby coming out. It's too graphic. It's too painful for me. I know this is a natural way of life, or this is what happens. But man, for me to watch a baby coming out of a swollen vagina with blood and all that stuff was not my cup of tea. Anyway. Then 25 was just justification of Prophet Mohammed marrying a 6-year-old girl. Once again, this is on Facebook. Either you'll agree or you'll disagree. This female, she being Muslim, she says she justifies why Prophet Mohammed was right in marrying a 6-year-old girl. And then again, if it was somebody else, if let's say tomorrow a Christian man or a Hindu man marries a 6-year-old child, I don't think he'll be accepted in societies. I don't know. I just found her argument, it didn't make sense. But then again, you watch it, you decide if it's okay for a man to marry a 6-year-old baby girl. Then 26 is the boyfriend who stuck to his girl during the cancer. This is a very touching video. It'll really make you cry. It made me cry. This girl who went through cancer, she went through chemotherapy, and on the last day, he surprises her by proposing to her, and she breaks down and cries. Very touching video. It really hits a chord. I might actually, get emotional thinking about it now. 27 is a day in the life of an average Japanese salesman in Tokyo. This really shows the reality of life in different countries. Really nice. I like this video. This one was kind of shocking. It was an Indian guy, I think in Singapore, who starts on a racist tirade. He turns out to be the director of JP Morgan. They have even given his name. You can Google search on Singapore. It was viral all over. So this guy is the director of JP Morgan. He's of Indian origin, and he gives a very vile racist attack on a security guy who's actually doing his job. And you're saying, do you know I earn millions and do you know I pay millions? Bad taste. And last if not the least, this one was really, I was pretty surprised. Nowadays, they have amazing short science fiction movies. So if you're a fan of science fiction movies, watch this. The link, I'll share it with you. Amazing movies, like really short, 14 minutes or 8 minutes. So when you're just time food, you can watch the short movie. But it's like, wow, the quality of these movies is really good. So it shows the amount of talent that these guys have. So these were the recommended YouTube videos. Let me know which one you watched. Let me know which one you like. Let me know what do you think about them. Do you agree, disagree? Love to hear your views. And would you like me to continue sharing with you worthwhile videos that I watch? You find it adding any value? I'd love to know your thoughts. Having said that, let's move on to the news.